Direct us, O Lord, in all our doings with thy most gracious favor, and further us with thy continual help, that in all our works begun, continued, and ended in thee, we may glorify thy holy name, and finally, by thy mercy, obtain everlasting life through Jesus Christ our Lord. Amen. St. Luke's, Altoona, Pennsylvania.
We've been here for quite a number of years. I think it was established in 1896. In the past, it's been the home of a well baby clinic. Bloodmobiles happened here. We have senior lunches here once a month. It's very much involved in the community. We have people on a lot of the boards in the community. It's a very caring and welcoming
director that
church.
had been here 8 years. She left in October in 2009. And from there we decided to form a discernment committee. And I think Dudley was...
I was the chairman of that committee and worked with the deployment officer.
Vestry to explain what our discernment process is. The first item was to find a suitable one-year interim. We then formed...
As part of that process too, the diocese found us an interim priest, interim rector, to work with us while the discernment committee was doing their work. So that was extremely helpful for the vestry members and for the rest of the parish.
Somebody who is really super in both the development of the committee and getting the committee going, the transition support person. And that relationship was outstanding, getting guidance from the various points in the diocese in that process.
To a rector or to call a person who said that he was in the process of some other parishes in conversation with them, and he finally said no, and then they continued their search, and then that same person came back and said once again he was interested, and once again he said but he was still talking to other churches, and then he said no again. Became evident fairly quickly that it was not going to be a good fit, and so then we had to begin the process working with the bishop and the canon to the ordinary, and it was done to rectify, remedy, resolve that situation. And it was finally, after lots of hard work by the bishop, the vestry, the canon, myself, we were able to come to an agreeable situation. And we then, as part of that, were able to bring in a short-term interim for just 3 or 4 months, during which time we would recruit a 2-year priest in charge. The bishop was able to arrange an evening meeting not only with myself and the bishop and the vestry, but also with the entire congregation, which was a very positive spirit.
That meeting was really a stroke of genius on somebody's part.
Yes.
Because it really started, the energy in the church really changed that night.